Hey, good afternoon, everyone. This is John Garmendi with Sony's Professional Display Solutions of America, welcoming you to a very special Tech Tuesday session. I'm here live at our headquarters at 25 Madison Avenue in New York City, and I'm thrilled to welcome you in to our AV Tech Expo 2024. We're here in New York Tuesday and Wednesday, the 15th and the 16th of October. I welcome you to please come on down. We're going to be showing our Pro Bravia displays, our crystal LED, spatial reality display, as well as our new version 2.0 firmware for our amazing auto framing cameras, the SRG A40 and the SRG A12. But rather than me tell you all about it, what I'd like to do is ask you to come on inside with us, and we're going to talk to each of our product specialists and actually show you the product. So come on. So our first stop here is with our amazing auto framing cameras. I've got my colleague, Ken Kobayashi. He's our business manager for our cameras. And I'd like to say hello. Ken, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So Ken, what do you have here for us today? What would you like to show?
Yep. As you mentioned, SRG A40 version 2.0. We recently have a firmware upgrade, and we added two cool features. One is multi-person framing. Usually, all tracking cameras are designed to track single person, but our camera can track up to 8 people at the same time. And second one is face registration. Once the captured a face through the camera, we can register a camera into the person's face into the camera up to 40. And also, we can put the priority on each person. So if John is priority 1 and I'm priority 10, even though a camera is tracking on me, but as soon as John shows up in the frame, camera instantly jumping on to the John. Yep.
Ken, that's amazing. And this new firmware is something that we announced at InfoComm.
Yeah.
Now we're actually showing, not just showing it, but shipping it, correct?
Yep. Yeah, already everybody can download it from our website. Yep.
I think that's fantastic, and it allows us really to take an already spectacular product and improve it by just adding new firmware as we continue to upgrade features and functions.
Free of charge.
Very good. Thank
Yep.
you. Thank you. Forgot to mention that, free of charge. Fantastic. Do we actually have the camera here?
Yep.
Can we? Is there anything we can show?
Yeah, we can show the multiple demonstration, single person, our face registration, and also we have another, high-end, the PDG camera, so you can enjoy, different auto framing cameras here. Yep.
Fantastic. All right, we're gonna look forward to seeing you and the cameras tomorrow and on Wednesday. Thank you, Ken.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon. What I'd like to do now is highlight some of the Pro Bravia displays that we're going to be having here at the show. And we've got a sampling of all of our display lines, as well as our amazing 40L and 53L with deep black non-glare. But again, rather than hearing me talk about it, I'd like to bring you down to this end, and we'll start at our EZ20L line, and I'll introduce you to our commercialization manager for Pro Bravia displays, Joe Drury. Hello, Joe.
Hey, John.
Good afternoon.
Great afternoon. Thanks.
Joe, again, what do you do for Sony?
I am the Pro Bravia commercialization manager.
Excellent, excellent. And I just, told the folks just a little bit about how we're going to take them through the line, but rather than having them hear from me, I'd like to do that. And I'd actually like to hand you the microphone.
Great.
So you can talk as you go from display to display.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Hi, everyone. So for this lineup, this is really the Pro Bravia portfolio, and here we're going to discuss about what really makes a Pro Bravia a professional display that we're very proud of. All of our Pro Bravia displays come with advanced replacement warranties, whether that's a 3-year or a 5-year, we'll discuss as we go down the lineup. And all of them come with a Pro mode and RS-232 control. They're really all the way down the line, very serious professional displays for any environment that you're in. Here is our EZ20L series. This series has 43-inch through 85-inch displays. This is going to be our professional light series, so a 16:7 usage. But this also does have Pro Mode and Simple IP functionality, but really it's more of an abridged version, the highlight reel, if you will, of what you really need for that type of functionality. And then if we move on down, we're going to move from the EZ20 to the BZ30L series. Here we're going to have sizes ranging all the way from 32 through 98 inches, which really makes this our complete series. Whatever project you have, you'll be able to maintain the same brightness, picture quality profile across any environment that you have across an entire project. With the BZ30 series, this is going to move us up from a 16:7 display up to our standard 24/7 display. And this is all of our Pro Bravias, but really from the BZ30 on up, we really have a system on a chip, which is really going to drive our computing power and allow us to really leverage our partnerships for any of your digital signage, wayfinding, or any other type of use case like that. Then when we move from the BZ30 series to the BZ35L series, the sizes here are going to be 55 through 85 inches. Here we're going to upgrade from the 16 gigabytes of internal storage. Now we're going to have 32 gigabytes of internal storage. Whereas before we've had the 3-year standard advanced replacement warranty for all of the series before, we're now going to have, we're running a promotion till the end of the calendar year to provide a free 2-year extended warranty to go along with your purchase. All you need to do is register that. And then when we go from the BZ35L series, we'll move on up to the BZ40L series. This is the series you've most likely heard about because this is the series that comes with the deep black non-glare panel treatment. This is going to give you 47% anti-glare with a low reflection capability at the same time. We're very excited about this. This is a 700 nit brightness series with the 32 gigabytes of internal storage. Again, sizes 55 through 85 inches, and just an absolutely breathtaking display, beautiful picture quality in any environment, regardless of what type of ambient or direct lighting environments that you find yourself in. This is just great wherever you want to be. And really kind of pairing up with the 40L, we now have the 53L. The 53L is its own model by itself. This is a 98-inch display, and this also comes with the same deep black non-glare panel treatment that we have before. Both the 40L and the 53L are going to come with standard 5-year advanced replacement warranties. We're very excited, very happy with the reliability that we have, and we're very happy to provide a warranty that really reflects our confidence in how well our displays perform. Thanks, John.
Excellent, Joe. Hey, I have a couple of questions for you. One is, I noticed on the table there you have a prop. Is that something we want to talk about?
We sure can.
Sure.
Yeah. So here's a panel sample that we have. I'm going to kind of move it around a little bit so you can kind of see the different lighting that's going on. On the far right is a no haze panel. This is what you'll find on traditional anti-glare treated panels, anything from the consumer or the professional side. On the far left here, you have what's considered typical haze or anti-glare that you'll find traditionally in the market. And this is going to give you a 25% treatment. In the middle is the deep black non-glare. This is going to be the 47% anti-glare with the low reflection. And you can see it just absolutely absorbs all of the glare and the reflection, just allowing the picture quality to go straight to the viewer.
Awesome, awesome, and that's a great illustration, Joe. I'm wondering though, you know, other manufacturers, they also have high haze rated models, anti-glare models. What's different about Sony?
The deep black non-glare panel treatment, that's a proprietary solution. So our high haze or anti-glare solution kind of came to the market a little bit slow. From the standpoint of picture quality is our #1 priority here at Sony, and we had to make sure that that solution was capable of providing the same picture quality that we're known for. it took us quite a while to create this solution. This solution is unique to Sony, and it allows us to not only enjoy the color, the saturation, the other aspects of picture quality that we all enjoy, but it also allows the viewer to have a very wide viewing angle, which is a very strong differentiator for the Pro Bravias with the deep black non-glare.
Excellent, excellent. Thanks, Joe. We've got some pretty amazing hardware here that you're showing. Again, just to summarize, the Android SoC, the deep black non-glare, the very strong 5-year warranty. Are we running any promotions on our displays?
We are. So as mentioned earlier on the BZ35L series, we are running a two-year free extended warranty with registration. So every BZ35L that you purchase up until the end of the calendar year, just go register that and you'll have the 5-year coverage of the advanced replacement. And I'm also very excited to announce today we're actually starting a buy 10, get 1 free promotion that we will be running through until March 31st of 2025. So buy 10 55-inch BZ30Ls on up, and then get a free display, any Pro Bravia of equal or lesser value based on list price of those 10 that were purchased.
Awesome, awesome. So an amazing value for an amazing product made even better,
Yes.
right? So we spent a lot of time, I think, and gave the folks a really good overview of the hardware. I'd like for you maybe to step to my left here, and we can talk a little bit about some of the solutions that we have to complement our Pro Bravia displays.
Great, yes. It's a great point, John. And one of the big differentiators between a professional display and a TV is the fact that a professional display is actually going to give you utility in environments where TVs really aren't going to work. So for this display here specifically, we have set up to really show one of the strong suits of Pro Bravia, and that is Pro Mode. Pro Mode, through Pro Settings, allows you to make changes that can set up and configure the display however it is that the end user would like. So for example, here is where we can make changes to the wake up on signal. And we can configure exactly how we want the display to work. Lock settings, initial input source, power scheduling, and the list goes on. But we really want to show how these capabilities enhance just a really beautiful display, and show that there's a lot more capability to it than just a display. It's really the software that drives it as well.
Excellent, excellent. And I see some QR codes down the other end.
Yes. So we will be showing at the show, we will be showing the selector tool that's really going to recap all of the series that you've already walked past and really kind of give you the power to decide what display is best for you based on what your use cases are. We also have here 4 QR codes. This is very exciting. As many of you may know, there are certain times where your Pro Bravia needs to be registered. So for example, when we're looking to apply an extended warranty or if there's a promotion, typically those deal with registering that purchase. So we'll have a model with a serial number. That can be very challenging, especially for very large rollouts. Here at Sony here in North America, we did create a tool. It's a web-based application that uses the camera on your phone. It will scan all of the QR codes for all of your Pro Bravias for the whole project. It will aggregate them and list all the models and serial numbers. And then it will give you a CSV that you can actually download that's in the correct format. And you just download it and then you upload it to the appropriate Pro Sony website to get all of it registered. So we've created this new tool that I'm really excited to show for whoever comes out and show how easy it is to now register all of those Pro Bravias very simply with just your phone.
Joe, outstanding. I appreciate you taking the time to run through the lineup with us, to talk to us about the software and the solutions. I love what you've done here with the QR codes because not only do the displays themselves give our clients, our customers, our end users, the experience, an amazing viewing experience, but also our channel partners and systems integrators, the ability to have a better installation experience and provide their customers with a greater service. Yep. Joe, thank you so much.
Thanks, Joe.
Appreciate it. All right, guys, why don't you follow me down? Continuing with amazing display experiences, I'd like to show you something that's very special to Sony. It's what we call spatial reality display. It's a glassless 3D display. And I'll bring you over here and let my colleague Max tell you all about it.
Hey there.
Hey, Max.
How you doing, John?
I'm doing well, thanks. Why don't you tell us all about SRD?
So our spatial reality display line, which we have our SR2 over here, which is our 27-inch offering, is a new product line for Sony. And the core of what it does is it's able to show you true stereo 3D without the need for glasses or a headset. As you can see, it's plugged into a standard computer running a standard Windows operating system build. And over here, we have a representation of a chest scan, which as I come into scene, the sensor at the top of the display sees my eyes and starts tracking them and shows me a fully stereo 3D, real-time capable scene. What this allows you to do is work better and faster and understand complex topics without having to fully gear up. There's a number of different features that are quite helpful. You can see that on the sides, we have the magnetic removable hoods, which give your brain a perception of a space in which the assets we are showing in 3D can exist. And then on the top, we have a number of different function buttons. One of them, this one, brings it actually into a flattened view. So if you have multiple different viewers, like a normal camera and myself, you'd actually be able to then see the system, and it's not going to be tracking and showing stereo 3D to a variety of viewers. But then we can go right back to tracked. And you can see it is re-rendering for my camera position as my head moves in space. We have integrations with a number of different software platforms, which include Unity, Unreal, Blender, Revit, SolidWorks, Rhino, and a variety of other CAD softwares. It really depends on what you want to do, but this is a first shot for Sony at being able to show people three-dimensional assets and make it easier and faster. Any other questions?
No, I did hear you say Revit. So yeah, maybe you can tell us a little bit about the BIM environment in Revit.
Yeah, so what we do is we mirror the three-dimensional scene out of Revit as you are working in it in real time, and we pull the 3D asset over onto the SRD. So just like you're normally used to working with multiple monitors on a desk where you have a few different windows and you're getting your true efficiency out of whatever your work setup is, we're going to now be able to show you the 3D assets that you're working with and you've been working with every single day in stereo 3D, and you didn't have to put on any other external equipment.
So I got to believe that's going to be something that's very attractive to architects and some of the AV consultants that we work with on a daily basis.
Absolutely. The promise is that what you're going to show somebody, they're going to understand it better and a little bit faster because they're able to see something in true stereo 3D. So if you're doing a client presentation or you're working on it yourself, you're going to get value out of applying this to your normal workflow.
Max, so we spoke a bit about architects and AV consultants. Obviously, we're showing a healthcare, a medical application here. What are some of the other applications that you've encountered and we're talking to customers about?
So you can use the SRD across a really wide range of industries, from virtual production, where if you have any type of volumetric assets of either performers or some type of sporting event, you can get a lot of value out of those types of assets, all the way over towards if you have photogrammetry that's come out of drones, where if you're looking at an architectural asset that is a built one, where it's actually a building that exists and you want to say, you know, hey, we have these 3D assets of these things. And then everything in between, whether it's output from LiDAR, whether it's something where you're showing plans of a building, there's a lot of different ways you can apply it. If you're making things in any type of CAD software, there's going to be a way in which you're going to get value out of looking at it through the SRD.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you, Max.
Yeah, absolutely.
I encourage everyone to make sure this is a must-see here at the Sony AV Tech Expo.
And you truly have to have two human eyeballs in front of it to actually feel it, because you actually get to feel 3D.
Fantastic. Thank you, Max. Appreciate it. All right, so we're gonna wrap things up here today. Last and certainly not least on the list is our amazing crystal LED direct view LED solution. We call it CLED as kind of a nickname. And today my colleague Karim is going to talk to us a little bit about CLED. Hey Karim, how's it going?
How are you doing, John?
Good to see
How's it
you.
going?
Good to see you. Good to see you. Wow, this is amazing here. Tell us about what we're looking at here.
Absolutely. So this is the CLED CHB BH series. So CLED comes in two versions, a BH and a CH. The one we're looking at right now is the BH series. It also comes in two pixel pitches, a 1.2 as well as a 1.5 pixel pitch. When looking at the BH series, it's ideal for this environment, only because there's a lot of ambient light that's coming into the New York regions. We have fluorescent light up top, we have lights coming in from the window, so we really don't want that reflection off the surface of your display. By having this more matte finish display surface on your BH series really overcomes that challenge. A couple of key advantages of CLED in general: one, front serviceable; two, higher refresh rate; and three, one that absolutely everybody loves, is no binning. No binning if you have to replace module, if you have to sit there and expand on your wall. That's a huge advantage, because now you're guaranteed that that module will match the color of your existing video wall.
Thanks, Karim. Hey, let me ask you a question. So this is the BH, which is the matte one, and you can touch this. Is this compatible with a with a touch frame or a touch solution as well?
That is a great question, and that's one of the key things on our CLED wall in general. One, you'll notice that John's been touching this. It's warm to the touch versus other manufacturers that tends to be a little bit more warmer to the touch when touching it. With that, you can create like a touchscreen frame overlay. We partner with TSI Touch that does develop a touchscreen overlay frame that now makes your video wall interactive.
Thanks, Karim. I like I said, I heard you say that it's amazing in terms of the lack of heat that you can actually feel on this thing. And my understanding is that it's one of the lowest power consumption as well as heat generating LED solutions on the market. And this is the BH. What's the brightness on that?
Brightness level on the BH series is 1700 nits versus the CH series, which is 1300 nits.
Okay, so BH, B for bright, CH, C for contrast. Excellent.
I'm sorry, but just to add one more thing about the CH series, it's contrast. So with that, we do a 1:1 contrast ratio on our CH series.
Excellent, Karim. I appreciate it. I appreciate the time that you spent with us. I certainly appreciate the fact that we have these amazing images that our clients can enjoy. Just to recap, front serviceable, low power consumption, high brightness, matte finish, encapsulated so you can touch it. Yeah. And no binning. Yes, I know that's your favorite.
Yes.
Hey, Karim, how many of these are actually, so we're in Sony's headquarters here. We're in the multi-purpose room. How many of these are actually in the room?
Take a look around the room. We have a total of 7 CLED walls around the room here at 25 Madison.
That is spectacular. That's spectacular. I see there's one behind Max too, showing the messaging on our spatial reality display. Fantastic. All right, Karim, thank you so much. I appreciate it. By the way, what do you do for Sony?
Oh, many hats here. Well, sales support engineer for Sony for the Northeast region. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Karim. So in addition to the amazing products and solutions that we've shown you here in this room from Sony, what we're going to do is take you outside in the hallway. We've invited a number of our alliance partners to join us here today, and I'm going to have each of them tell you what it is they do and the value that the partnership between Sony and the individual companies can bring to our end users and to you, the clients. We've got a wide range of partners out there, from Signage, CMS partners, We've got our control system partners, and we've also got some frame and mount partners to round things out. So we'll step out there now, and then I'll join you back here.
Hi, I'm Mike Leach with LGrand AV, your premier AV infrastructure provider, offering brands and solutions like C2G connectivity, chief mounts, Mid-Atlantic power and racking solutions, along with technical furniture, Luxol networking solutions, daylight projection screens, and video cameras. Today, I'll be showcasing our new chief tiled universal direct view LED mounting solution, along with some of our chief ADA compliant facilitating mounts that are compatible with the entire line of the Sony Pro Bravia displays. We're here at the Sony AV Tech Expo in New York City, and happy to be here. Our partnership with Sony is wonderful. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Sean Kozlowski with Now Signage. We're displaying our world-class digital signage solutions today here with Sony. Our Sony embedded solution runs on the Pro Bravia displays in a variety of different verticals and use cases, anywhere from retail to QSR to corporate communication, hospitality, etc. Today, we are mostly focused on our retail media network solution, as well as our QSR solution with our digital menu board app. Both very powerful solutions that work perfectly on the embedded Sony solution. Thanks a lot.
Hi, I'm Roger from Nareva. I'm here at the Sony AV Tech Show in New York City. Nareva is a company that does simplified audio for large and extra large rooms, and we've partnered with Sony because they've got a great camera solution to partner up with our audio solution. We're showing a live Teams call here with my colleague John back at our head office, and users can experience this here at the show or going to nareva.com and clicking on a demo, and you'll see a great video experience care of Sony, great audio experience care of Nareva, in what's a pretty hard room to do. If you want to know more, check out either sony.com or nareva.com. Thanks.
Hey guys, my name is Adam O'Brien with Signage Live. Signage Live is a cloud-based content management system, and we are here at the AV Tech Expo showcasing our solution and all its functionality. We partner with Sony, and really the value add and why we partner with Sony is because we are compatible with their SoC TVs, and there's no need for an external media device. So really great functionality with this, and would love to show more at the Expo.
My name is Matt Malone, and welcome to the Sony AV Tech Expo in New York City. Crestron has been a long-time partner for Sony. Our products are actually in many of their meeting rooms. What Crestron does is simplify collaboration, everything from large, complex meeting rooms to simple rooms. What we're showing at today's show is our Air Media product. Air Media allows you to bring in digital signage to many rooms through the Air Media device, but also allows for simple collaboration. So with Air Media, you can take our TX3 100 adapter, simply plug it into any USB-C port, and in about 7 seconds or less, the Air Media will allow you to share content and you can collaborate on screen. You can even join Teams calls, WebEx, Google calls through the Air Media platform. So again, simplifying collaboration is what we do at Crestron. To see more, go to crestron.com/Air Media.
Hey, I'm Jeff with Peerless AV. Great to be here today at the Sony AV Tech Tour in New York City. Today we're showing our new STS 650 mount. It is utilized for all kinds of single display mounting solutions. The big thing you'll notice is that we have a full service capability where the mount can come off the wall and come off approximately 12 plus inches, so you can reach behind it and service the display. We also have this awesome media player mounting bracket that attaches to the wall plate. So we have great solutions for Sony Bravia display technology when it comes to conference room, boardroom, corporation, things like that, markets like that. In direct view LED, Peerless is the leader with LED display solutions, and this is our brochure for our universal LED mount, and it takes full advantage of the CLED technology. We've done many installs with Sony with their CLED technology. Some of them are shown on our demonstration software here, and we're very proud to be associated with Sony Electronics, and great to be here today. Thank you.
Thanks. My name's Tom Slayman. I'm with Aurora Multimedia. We're here today at the Sony Tech Expo in New York City, so come by and see us. We're happy to be back again, showing that the Reax software is built into the Sony Bravia. So with every Sony display Bravia that you buy, you're actually getting a full control system built in. All you need is the access key from Aurora to make that system work. And then we have peripherals to work with the control system. We have wall plates, AV over IP boxes. We have a full 4-inch control. They have microphones, speakers, even a subwoofer base. So come visit us, check out all the stuff on auroramm.com, and come by and see us here in New York. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jay Sarrett, here with BrightSign at the Sony AV Tech Expo. BrightSign is a manufacturer of a full line of digital signage players that allow you to do everything from dedicated audio to video walls and everywhere in between. Our players allow our customers to attract, engage, and captivate in a wide range of fashions, frequently partnering with some of the software platforms that you've heard from, as you can put hundreds of what we call CMS content solutions on our digital signage players. They're also highly secure, run an operating system that can only run on a BrightSign player. So therefore, we find ourselves in government, in the largest financial, corporate, and retail applications due to that. So come on by to the Sony AV Expo, say hi, and learn more about BrightSign.
And folks, in addition to what we've shown you today, and in the hopes that you'll join us here in New York City, it doesn't end here. Okay, we go from New York next month in November 12th. We're going to be in Atlanta, again, showing you amazing Sony products and partnerships. From there, we go to Dallas, then Denver, and then we wrap things up at our West Coast headquarters in Sony San Diego. So hopefully, if you can't make it to New York, you can make it to one of those stops, and you can always find us on pro.sony. Thank you so much for your time and attention, and looking forward to seeing you here at one of the shows.